I think it's important for these students to know about these earlier forms or styles of American music, because that's the roots of what we teach here at MI, of popular music and rock music. Knowing about New Orleans music, knowing about soul music, early rock and roll, those are all things that come into play as a professional musician here in town today. People can ask you to play those styles, or they might refer to certain records or artists that, if you know about those artists, you're definitely going to have an advantage.
These styles of music that we do in the deep cuts, they are the roots of contemporary music. In my blues vocals class, I talk about knowing the blues and how important it is to know the blues. Actually knowing the basic blues scale, which you hear show up in a lot of the rock, the country that we hear today, the pop, the soul, the hip hop, and the R&B. I find that to be a foundation to great singing.
Knowledge of styles really comes into play in a band like the Deep Cuts, and that's something that we try to stress with our students here at MI. Being familiar with the history of the music, being diverse.
You have to be who you say you are, and that means being well prepared. A lot of people come off prepared, come off knowledgeable and wise about a style of music. You have to make sure that you do the research. You have to be driven and ambitious and curious. And I find myself to be a very curious person. I love to dig into the music that I sing. I want to know from where it came, who did it first, why, the lyrics, who's the writer, who's the personnel on the tracks. I just feel that that makes me have a deeper connection with the music. And that's something that I really enforce with my students.